What's up, everybody? It's Lern from the Rizz Show and KC95, and this is the Let's Go Blues Minute, brought to you by Mid-States Hockey, forging high school hockey legacy. Now here's your host, Jeff Ponder.
Well, St. Louis Blues management decided to embrace the suck at the NHL trade deadline on Friday, trading captain Brayden Schenn and alternate captain Justin Faulk away for a gluttony of picks and prospects. However, the players remaining have decided it's time to step up. After a 4-0 win in Anaheim on Sunday, the Blues turned around the misfortunes on the road, sweeping the trip and going 4-0 against Minnesota, Seattle, San Jose, and Anaheim. This was after a 10-game road losing streak that stretched back to December. Since the team has returned from the Olympic break, they are now 5-1 and playing their best hockey of the season. Before we look into yesterday's big win over the Ducks, let's recap what the Blues did at the deadline on Friday. First, Schenn was sent to the New York Islanders in exchange for a 2026 first-round pick, a 2026 third-round pick, Jonathan Drouin, and prospect goaltender Marcus Giedloff. Drouin is 30 years old and a veteran of over 660 NHL games, playing for the Tampa Bay Lightning, Montreal Canadiens, Colorado Avalanche, and the Islanders. This season, Drouin has posted just 3 goals and 21 points in 55 games played. Giedloff is a native of Sweden and was the Islanders' 5th-round draft selection at number 147 overall in 2024. The netminder has played in the World Junior Championships and is currently skating for Leksands IF in the SHL. When drafted, Giedloff was commented on by elite prospects, saying his, quote, post-integration details are strong, and he's more reactive in the reverse VH position than even some sub-6-foot goaltenders out there. This approach makes him a very imposing figure for shooters. He transitions well to the top of the crease when pucks are worked out front from behind the net and doesn't give shooters much to look at. Giedloff is a massive 6'7" and weighs 223 pounds, taking up a lot of the net. Shortly after that move was announced, the NHL announced that Faulk was moved to Detroit. The 33-year-old defenseman brought back a haul from the Red Wings, with the team acquiring veteran defenseman Justin Holl, Russian prospect Dmitry Buchelnikov, and a 2026 first-round pick and a 2026 third-round pick. Holl is a veteran of nearly 400 NHL games and played in 73 games for the Red Wings last season, adding 2 goals and 6 assists with a -7 rating. The 6'4", 34-year-old has skated for the Toronto Maple Leafs and Red Wings in his career. He carries a $3.4 million cap hit, and his contract expires at the end of this season. Buchelnikov was the Red Wings' 2nd-round pick, 52nd overall, in the 2022 NHL Draft. The 22-year-old has posted some impressive numbers in the KHL, including 23 points in 39 games this season. It's believed that the Red Wings were having trouble getting the Russian to come to North America, so that is something to keep an eye on if new Blues GM Alexander Steen can make a difference. If he does decide to cross the pond, Buchelnikov could be a valuable asset in this move. Elite prospects said he is, quote, a speedy winger with the ability to bounce off his teammates, a flashy offense-first player. Well, it didn't take long for the NHL-ready players in Drouin and Holl to make a difference for their new squad. With Drouin sporting number 92 and Holl number 4, both players recorded a point in last night's victory. Drouin tallied his 4th goal of the season on the power play at 10:07 of the second period, and Holl amassed an assist on Pius Suter's empty net goal at 15:58 of the third period. Drouin posted an even plus-minus in 13 minutes and 15 seconds of ice time, and Holl was a +2 in 15 minutes and 44 seconds of ice time. Other scorers for the Blues included Jordan Kyrou, who netted his 15th after being sat for most of the third period in the previous game against San Jose, and Jimmy Snuggerud tallied his 12th at 12:11 of the second period. Joel Hofer was in net and stopped all 22 Ducks shots he faced, earning his 5th shutout of the season to give him sole possession of second place in the entire NHL. It is his 5th shutout in just his past 26 games. The Blues return home on Tuesday and host who else but former captain Brayden Schenn and his Islanders teammates at 6:30. Be ready for that tribute video.
Wait, Jeff, one more thing.
With the season wrapped up for Mid-States, let's take a closer look at the Challenge Cup champion Chaminade Red Devils, who took home their first Challenge Cup this year. Gio Avenivoli's goal at 2:47 of overtime lifted the Red Devils to a 4-3 win over De Smet in the Mid-States Club Hockey Association Challenge Cup championship game at Cinti Community Ice Center 2 weeks ago. Avenivoli blasted a laser off an odd man rush in the overtime period that clanged awkwardly off the post. Chaminade immediately started celebrating while the officials initially waved it off, but after a whistle stopped play with the Red Devils' bench jumping onto the ice in celebration, the officials got together and ruled the puck went in before exiting the net. Avenivoli was named the game's MVP. Liam Power had a goal and an assist, and Colton Rubes and Eric Ewing Jr. also scored for Chaminade. Robert Gassoff and Charles Meinman each had a pair of assists, and Colin McNamee made 16 saves in net. Chaminade's win over De Smet snapped their dominance in the championship as they had won the previous 3 years. What a way to end an incredible Mid-State season.
This was the Let's Go Blues Minute, powered by Mid-States Hockey. Remember to catch Let's Go Blues Radio, the original and longest-running blues hockey podcast, wherever you get your shows, or streamed on YouTube and Facebook weekly. Until next time, weirdos. See ya.